What is up? Let's go. What's up, my people, man? Y'all had me worried here tonight, man. Y'all had me worried. I was like, where is everybody? Y'all was waiting till that last second to get in this stream. What are y'all doing? Y'all are scaring a brother over here, man. Y'all are scaring me. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the show. Welcome to Wednesday night, the best night of the week. King's Court, Season 2, hashtag MIGA. Let's go, everybody. Nick Nystrom with the $5 super chat, already starting off the show with a bang. My man, thank you so much. If you guys saw the scroller at the beginning, thanks to Nick Nystrom and DJ Q Mix from last week, the show is ad-free this week. So everybody hit that like button. Tell Nick Nystrom thanks in the chat. We really appreciate it. I love you guys. You guys are the best. I got a great show lined up for tonight. DJ Parradax is on the show tonight. I hope you guys are ready. I've been following this guy for a long time on YouTube. I can't wait to talk to him and meet him. And, you know, we're going to become best friends because that's what we do in this show. We become best friends with everybody I have on. So I can't wait, man. If you guys have not seen his YouTube channel, his link is down in the description. Make sure you go subscribe to his channel. He's got a great channel. I've been following him for a long time. He's always on the cutting edge of technology. And I'm telling you guys, go check out his videos. Now, one thing I do want to discuss with him is how he plans to improve his YouTube game, because his videos are really, really good and they need to get spread to more people. So anyways, his Instagram and his YouTube is down in the description. We're going to have a great show. He's already in the green room. That is amazing. Thank you, my man, for joining early tonight. And I really appreciate it. Well, he was in the green room, but it seems not anymore. But anyways, I'll be bringing him on in about 30 or 40 minutes. But we got to chop it up, you know, you guys. We got to chop it up, everybody. So make sure you answer the poll. Make sure you hit the like button on the stream so it can get passed around to more people. I'm trying to grow this thing. You guys know my goal is to be the #1 DJ YouTube live streamer on YouTube. Hashtag MIGA. Make YouTube great again. Let's go. Let's go. How did y'all like that intro song? I saw y'all's comments. All right. I got a good one this time. So awesome. I got a good one. We got a better one this week. And yeah, last week's was a dud. So that's okay. That's okay. That's why I love you guys, because you're honest, and that's what we do here. We break each other's you-know-whats when we need to. We got to keep it a little tame in the first 10 to 15 minutes, and then uncensored, baby. We are uncensored. Kevin Sounds, let's go over this chat. Who's in this here? We got Dugout. We got Dugout here. We got Kelly King from the bedroom. We've got, who else is here tonight? Where are we? Scrolling. Nuno's here. My man, Nuno's here. Dugout is here. I already said Dugout. Dugout again. Parradax is in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. He's already here. That's amazing. Let's see. Who else? Scrolling. Scott Pruitt's in the house. What's up, Scott? J-Tech is here, even though by the way, he's on his way to ship me something we're going to talk about in just a few minutes. I'm super excited. J-Tech liked the song. Awesome. Benny Blanco's in the house. What up, Benny? It did sound like Teddy Swims, didn't it? That was a totally AI-generated thing, so... But yeah, man, I like that one. That was an Afro House remix of Linkin Park. So super dope. Mikey Mike is in the house. What up, Mikey Mike? Thank you. Nick Nystrom's in the house, dropping the $5 super chat already. Like you guys, like I say every week, if you guys drop some super chats, we are going ad-free. So thanks to Nick Nystrom from last week and DJ Q Mix, we are ad-free this week on the show. Again, it's not required, but, you know, it benefits everybody. So thank you so much, Nick, man. You're awesome. By the way, send me you may have already done this, but send me an Instagram message, or I think we already talked last week. Anyways, forget about all that. I'm going to hit you up on Instagram. So after the show. Fat Mac is in the house. What's up, Fat Mac? What up, though? Just got done with Midwest DJs Live. Had a great time. Oh, that's going on right now? Badass. Awesome. So it seems all the YouTube DJs are posting about the trade shows right now. So that's the new hot thing to talk about. I don't have anything to say about it because I've never been to one. So I can't say one way or the other, but it seems that's the hot topic. Everybody, all the big YouTubers are talking about that right now. Let's see. Kevin Sounds in the house. What's up, Kevin? 1 hour later would be amazing. Make sure you guys answer the poll question. That way I can check this out. The only thing I would hate is I don't want to like move the show when everybody's used to 7 to 9. And then I would have to also change all my marketing, like my thumbnails. And all. It's not that big a deal. I know. But I don't know. I kind of, I like it. I like where it's at for me, but I want more people to be able to get on the show. And I know that on the West Coast, now that we've had that stupid hour change here in Central Time, that it's 7 o'clock here is 5 o'clock in Cali. And like a lot of people don't even get off of work till 5 o'clock. So I'm expecting them to come jump on my stream. And, I got to be the #1 DJ streamer. I got to get over 80 to 90 live viewers. Right now, we got 25 people in the chat. Hit that like button. That's what I'm talking about. Hit those hearts. I love it. Love you guys. Thank you. Thank you for the support. Nuno says, Fat Mac is here. What's up, Fat Mac? Thanks for being here. Thank you for checking in every week. My jury, man. My jury is here. Make sure everyone smashes that like button. Thank you, Mikey Mike. Wow, the super chat's already coming in. Amen. Amen. That's how we do it. J-Tech, I messaged James. Nuno picked up we're something we're going to be talking about here in just a minute. JTM71's in the house. What's up, JTM? Hashtag MIGA. Let's go. Make YouTube great again. That's what we're doing. One live stream and one video at a time. S. Jenks is here. What's going on, my S. Jenks? Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. Hello, my friends from the Netherlands. It still gets me every time when you check in from the Netherlands, my man. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you. Parradax, let's go. Los Toxicos is here. What's up, man? Thank you for being here. My hashtag my guy. I'm stumbling and bumbling all over my words. Ready Fred's in the house. What's up, Ready Fred? Thank you for being here tonight, man. Thank you. Are you gonna be on the Rocus tomorrow night? Let's see. Dugout. He does have a great channel. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Everybody, once again, Parradax's information is in the description down below the video, below this live stream. Make sure you subscribe to his channel and his Instagram. DJ S. Jenks, thanks for joining from the Netherlands. That's what I'm talking about, man. We got a beautiful community here. Raven Plumber's here. What's going on, fam? Losing my voice already. Oh, man, I need to turn my mic. How did my mic get turned down? Okay, it's not adjusting. That's awesome. Anyways, does my mic sound okay? I am screaming into it, so... yeah, it's not adjusting on here. That's cool. Whatever. Anyways, I guess you guys would have told me if my mic wasn't good. Let's see. It definitely hit. Let's grow. Let's grow. All right, Mikey Mike, let's grow. He got it from you, J-Tech, my man. Thank you. What up, King? Gilbert Avila's in the house. What up, Gilbert Avila? Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Hit that like button. Answer the poll question. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I said, let's smash that like button. Mikey Mike's getting aggressive in the chat. Midwest DJs Live was once. What does that mean? What does that mean, Nick? Were you there earlier today? Yo, D-Main's in the house. What up, D-Main? Thank you for being here tonight, my brother. Appreciate you. That's the one in Milwaukee. Yes, it is. My vote is for 6 a.m. Eastern. I don't know about that one. Yep, 18 years running, only getting better. Awesome. Fortunately, this is my full-time work, but yeah, it can be tough if not. Yeah, man, I hear you. And they are talking about hands getting ready to fly on the round table. Say what? Say what? Your Spanish needs work. Hey, Parradax in the house with a $10 super chat. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Dax is in the house. Thank you, my man. You're the man. You didn't have to do that, brother. He's just paying his toll for being on the show. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I can't wait to bring him on, man. I can't wait. It's going to be a fun show. Thank you for the super chat. Your mic is great. Good. We can hear you fine. Excellent. Netherlands for the love of harder styles. Yes, sir. They love the house music and the rave music in the Netherlands. Yo, just got back from work. What's up, Chinchillin? Thanks for being here, man. Appreciate you. Thank you, J-Tech. Thank you, buddy. All right. Well, with that being said, we've gone through the chat. Now let's get to what I always do at the beginning of the show. What have I been doing this past week? So, let's go to my screen share and, let me take that comment off. I always do that. Leave the comments up forever. So I didn't have a gig this past week. Y'all let me know in the chat. How were your gigs this past weekend? And, I did not have a gig yet. My next wedding is May the 2nd. So I still have a couple of weeks until my next wedding. And so I was just doing some more work around the house and around the DJ booth. So let's open this bad boy and I'll show you guys. So I completely disassembled my DJ booth. I took everything out of the rack. I replaced that microphone system right there. All right, brother. Oh, this is loud. Everything's back in. This is all wired up. I think all 6 inputs wired up down here. So I added some inputs down at the bottom there. So now I have 2 main outs, I have 2 sub outs, and I have 2 auxiliary outs. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty nice. And then this is not the finished product. I added my drawers back in here and all that action. Back there. And then I also updated that mic system. So Phoenix Pro sent me a new mic to install in there. From the mixer down through that hole, down into these ports so I can plug them in right there. No problem. And then, of course, we got the monitor in there. I cleaned up some of the wires as well. And then I added sound switch on the left side. I can't remember if I went over this already last week. I think I did, but anyways, we did some of that, some more of that. Let's see, so here was the finished product. I got 2 drawers in there. I got a nice little shelf. I got sound switch on the left side, and I still haven't got into sound switch yet and tried to learn it yet. I do want to talk about talk to Parradax about this. I know he's using Wolf Mix right now, so I want to ask him if he has any experience with sound switch and should I go to Wolf Mix instead? Although that stupid Wolf Mix controller is like $850, which is insane, but I guess then you don't have to pay a monthly subscription, which you got to pay for sound switch. So, you know, it's one or the other, right? It's always one or the other. But anyways, I installed the new mic system in there. I've been testing that. I'm going to be doing a review on that soon. So stay tuned for that on my channel. So now let's talk about what happened this past weekend. So Saturday, I did a pop-up stream I scheduled it at like noon, so you guys had plenty of time to be shown that it was ready to go. And I was gonna do it out by my pool. I was gonna try and do a stream out by my pool, and I was gonna actually DJ because I was trying to show off the new video I just made, which none of you guys watched, by the way. Appreciate that. It literally has like 150 views, which is crazy, like crazy low for my channel. So my YouTube analytics have gone crazy. So if you guys could please do me the favor and watch that latest video I posted and just watch the intro. The intro alone, I think, is good enough for you guys to get a view. You know how I do my videos, guys. It's pretty funny. So go check it out. Leave a comment on there. So hopefully it gets shared around a little more. And hopefully that video will at least get to like 300 or 400 views. Because man, it's done miserably bad. But I knew it was going to be bad because it's not an item that everybody's looking for or whatever. So anyways, I was going to do a stream outside by my pool. I thought about live streaming from my pool today. But yeah, that didn't happen, as you can see. Maybe not, eh? So that was Saturday, and yeah, so I had to change gears, and I tried to do it in my garage, and what happened was a disaster. So my stream was terrible because my internet was not able to go through all the walls and the brick walls and everything to get outside to the garage. So it was super choppy. It sounded like crap, and it was a disaster. So I'm glad that a lot of you guys missed that stream because it was embarrassing, and I deleted it off my channel as soon as it was over. But it was still fun. DJ Kobe joined me for a little bit. We talked a lot of DJ gear, talked shop, it was still fun. I got to interact with some of you guys who are always in my streams. I really appreciate it. But yeah, so that was Saturday. And like I said, I also posted a new video on I don't have it in here. Anyways, it's on the Signeto little box that you can record your audio with into your cameras. So again, I thought it was a valuable video. I think you guys would laugh if you watched the intro, and you'll like the video. So go check it out if you have the time, but don't do it during the stream. Do it later. And with all of that being said, I have a couple more pictures here because another thing that's popping off on Facebook right now, all over Facebook, is this guy right here. So the DBX Go Rack. So I wonder if Parradax knows anything about these as well, but This thing is popping off, and supposedly it makes your speakers sound so much better, like especially the Exotons that everybody's using. And so I definitely wanted to get a hold of one of these. So I reached out on Facebook. I asked the community, like, hey, does anybody have one of these? I'd love to buy it. I want to do a video on it. I want to make a video on my channel using this thing and compare it with it and without it to the Exoton speakers and see, does it really make that big a deal? Because everyone is claiming that this thing is like the greatest thing since sliced bread. And it's like 12 years old and it's discontinued. You can't even buy this anymore. So these things, when they came out, they were like $30 or $40, and they're now being sold on Facebook and on eBay for $150, $200, $250. So I want to give a big shout out to J-Tech. He's one of the moderators on the stream. And I want to give a big shout out to him because he knew a guy that had one in his closet. Obviously, you can see in these pictures, it looks brand new. And he had it forever, and he never hardly used it. And so he sold it to me for $80, which is a great deal compared to what they're going for online. So big shout out to J-Tech, man, for coming in clutch with that. And he literally just went to the FedEx or UPS or whatever it is, and to ship this to me here tonight. So that's why if he's a little sparse in the chat, that's because he's running errands to make me happy. So my man J-Tech, man, I really appreciate you, brother. And thank you for doing that. And I can't wait to get this thing and make a video on, maybe a couple of videos on it. So you guys let me know in the chat if you guys have if you have that, and what your experiences are with that. So let's get back to the chat real quick. I see there's been a ton of chats already. Let's see. I got one too. J-Tech, I'm curious to find out about the hype is all about. Yeah, so Nuno got one as well. He just picked one up. Raven Plumber's in here thanking everybody. Appreciate that. I've had one forever, Nuno. I rocked 1,000. So Nick Nystrom last week rocked 1,000 student prom. Might as well been a mini festival. Wow. I hope you did a gig log for that, man. I want to see it. I want to see what system you used. I want to see everything. Let's see. J-Tech had one before the Exoton hype. That's right. And don't forget, it's prom. Oh, yeah, I need to go back to my chat screen. Here we go. Yeah, it is prom season. Parradax had a winery gig of open format for 4 hours. Easy money. Got weddings every weekend until November. Wow. That's crazy, brother. But again, he's full time. So hopefully he gets his weekdays off, obviously. Not going to lie, my event was absolutely amazing. A lot of tears when we played the video memorial. Oh, yeah, man. That was so Nuno did a charity event for a kid who passed away from cancer, I believe. So, man. Way to go, man. Let's give it up one time for Nuno in the chat. Let's go, man. All right, so S. Jenks looks amazing. Thank you. I think he's talking about my DJ booth because we saw it live. We knew not to buy it. No. It wasn't the Signito's fault. It was definitely my fault. I'm trying to learn Sound Switch. I think you can purchase a lifetime subscription, so ask lots of questions. Yeah, for sure. For sure, Ready Fred. All right, Roger's in the house. What's up, Roger? Thanks for joining tonight, my brother. We've just been going over what I did this past weekend or past week since last Wednesday. Not too much. I'm Team Maestro DMX, but that's because I couldn't figure out Sound Switch. Oh, Lord. Don't tell me it's that complicated, bro. I really don't want to do that. Hey, Shuffle Couples in the house. What's up, man? Thank you for joining. Appreciate you. Good salute to all. Shorty from Philly. Shorty from Philly's here. Thank you for joining tonight, my brother. Really appreciate you. Again, this is an ad-free stream thanks to Nick Nystrom and DJ Q-Mix from last week. And they've already dropped some super chats this week. So guess what? We got another ad-free stream next week. Let's go, guys. My man. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, Mikey Mike was in the stream last week. Let's see. Roger, my brother has one. I will get it for you. Oh, I already got it, brother. I already got one coming, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm not convinced. We pay money for high-end controllers. I don't even use a mixer. Changed my mind. Yeah, so that was my thought process previously. I'm like, I have a $2,500 controller. Why do I need a mixer? But everyone says it's great, dude, so I got to try it. The DBX Go Rack and the Behringer Flow 8 are game changers on the low. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to be testing that for sure. I got mine for $100. I'm excited to see what the hype is all about. Awesome. Scott Pruitt's DBX arrives tomorrow. It seems everyone's getting one now. So again, it'll be a fun video. I gotta hurry up and get that thing in and do a video quick while the sizzle is still there, you know, before it runs out, before everybody forgets about it. Volcano in the house. What up, Volcano? I have a Go Rack. It's awesome. All right. LaRocus is here. What's up, pretty boy? Thank you for coming in. Geo AZ's in the house. What is up, my man? If it worked, price is just going to go up. That's right. D-Main, always use an external mixer. It gives you so much more control. Yeah, that's what everybody says. But dude, with our $2,000 controllers, we have all the control we need, man. We got gains, highs, mids, lows. I mean, what more control do you want? You know, the only thing that my controller doesn't have that my mixer has is automatic feedback suppression, which I do like and need now that I had a massive amount of feedback 2 weekends ago. So, well, it wasn't massive. I just say that because, again, I'm a perfectionist, and if I get one squeak out of my speakers, I think the whole night's ruined. But anyways, the wedding was awesome. The night was not ruined. But anyway, that DBX is a game changer. Salute, Nuno. I booked 4 gigs in 3 days. Holy crap. Go, Mikey Mike. Shorty, my mic inputs are on my Denon Prime, has EQ on it. And, of course, when I need more than 2 inputs, I do an external mixer. But I feel the Denon's internal mixer sounds great. Yeah. So, I mean, if you're getting everything you need, all the functionality you need, you don't need an external mixer. In my opinion, you don't need an external mixer. But I want to try using them. Just, you know, I just got that Alto installed in my big Bertha booth, and I want to try using that bad boy, and I want to try the DBX Go Rack. And I also ordered the Flow 8 from Behringer. So I want to try all these and see what happens. Let's see. D-Main, in my honest opinion, 16 to 32 band EQ would be more useful than a simple 3. See, I don't even know why the freak would you need 16 to 32 bands of EQ? That to me is just, who's going to notice that? Like no couple or whatever, whoever you're DJing to is even going to notice you did all that. I'm at Walgreens in line at drive-thru for prescription and off to Lowe's to pick up my new toolbox. Okay, then. Sound switch is better for DJs like us who don't have a light guy. Wolf Mix is good for a separate light guy. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. D-Main, you'd be surprised, bro. Some of the most expensive controllers have the crappiest sound cards. Yeah. The Rain Performer is what I use, and the mic inputs on it are not good. I don't know what it is. They are crazy. They're crazy hot. You just barely turn the knob and you got way too much gain already. Like I really do not like them. So that's why I got an external mixer to control my mics and prevent feedback. Preamps are cheap on controllers. If they put good ones in it, the price would be much higher, cheaper to use than just an external mix. Yeah, so I think you can use it for backyard parties and all that. But if you're going to do weddings, you should have an external mixer. I'm starting to come around on that topic. Thank you, guys. That was a very hard event, but the cause is so good. Amen, brother. Amen. That's what it's all about. Let's see. Heads up. The video is up. Okay, you made a video on it? Awesome. We'll have to check that out. Let's see. I used Sound Switch for years. I stopped using it after Wolf's Mix came out. Okay, we're going to have to talk about that with Parradax. Just researched. My sound card is not as high end as the Pioneers. What the F? Ouch. I need to research that too. Check the Rain Performer, D-Main. And let me know how is the Rain Performer sound card? External mixer equals more chords. Yep. I personally love Sound Switch. With the right person teaching you, it can be great. Yeah, so I like the fact that you can scan songs and it will make programs automatically, kind of like when you analyze a track in Serato, it'll automatically make a light show for those songs. I think that's pretty cool. Kelly, put some gain on it, man. That's an inside joke. Put some gain on it. Only reason you need that many bands is so you can hit the exact EQ. That's harsh. Okay. I mean, but I wouldn't know what EQ is what. That's my thing. I bought a pre-built lighting package for my sound switch. Yeah, I was thinking about that, but I just feel like if guys like Daryl Bennett and all these other guys can learn it, why can't I learn it? Like I'm a smart guy. Like I should be able to learn it. So I'm going to try to learn it first, and then I don't know. You know, we'll see what happens. But anyways, I gotta see what Parradax says about it too. This is why the Rain System 1 is good. Is good option. Has a 10-band EQ and mic feedback suppression. Holy moly. Okay. I didn't know the Rain System 1 had all that. And it's standalone, which I like because you can use that as a backup if your laptop crashes. Okay, that's a contender. That's a contender right there. Rain Performer and my Rain 1, the mic inputs are awful. Amen, Nuno. I feel the same way. Geo, no way. I use a Wolf Mix and it's way easier than Sound Switch. Sound Switch is hella complicated. Oh, man, you guys are scaring me now. You guys are scaring me. I should have went with Wolf Mix instead of that freaking Sound Switch. Pioneer have the best sound cards. Yep, yes they do. I swear by Maestro. Yeah, Maestro's cool, but again, it's like another $800 or $900. But if you guys want to check out the Maestro DMX, check out D-Main's channel. He has some tutorials and different things on there. Sound Switch gave me a headache. And what do you think about the sound of the Alto mixer? So I haven't got to play out with it yet. I just installed it in my DJ booth. I'll let you know after May 2nd. That'll be my first wedding with that in there. And I haven't tested my speakers in my garage or anything, so I don't know yet, but I will let you know, believe me, as soon as I have used it, I will let you guys know if it's worth all the money. All right, so moving on. The next thing I want to talk about is, let me go to my screen share, and we got to give some congratulations out there on YouTube land. Let's go. Let's go. Our man, Jared Daniel Jensen. I think he was my second or third interview on my channel. Look at this man blowing up. 2,270 subscribers. And when I interviewed him on my channel, he had like 200 subscribers. So my man is killing it. Congratulations to Jared Daniel Jensen. I don't know what's in the water out there in Utah, where these guys are from, but there's a bunch of guys out there. I'm talking to you, Shuffle Couple. Where are you at, my man? I'm talking to you. He's out there, and look at this guy, man, Jared Daniel Jensen. So check this out. He posted a short. Guys, here is the thing. You just got to come up with a good idea. It doesn't even have to be that great of a video. Now, I'm not throwing shade, Jared, if you see this, but look at this short he has right here. 4.5 million views. 4.5 million views. Now let's watch the short. Y'all ready? Oh. Okay, I think it's muted. Hold on. Back it up. Back it on up, Terry. Uh-oh. Now I skipped it. All right. How do I unmute this? Where's the mute button? No, there it is. There we go. All right. Oh God, that's loud. Let's play it again in case you guys missed it. All right, here we go. All right, so now one thing I want to say is, you know, we do a little roasting on this channel. You know, it's with love. It's with love. Now, great concept, right? Amazing concept. Oh, you guys can't hear it? Could y'all hear that? Put it in the chat. Could y'all hear it? Okay, yeah, it's Kelly says staged. Yeah, so I think for sure that this video was planned. Now, it's kind of obvious, you know, because I mean, whatever. I mean, I just think like we think that because we're DJs, but like the 4.5 million views obviously is like people on what you call it on. I'm sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. I'm looking at the chat. Anyway, I think the people that watch this, you know, are not DJs, so they don't know that. I'm sure he pre-planned this or whatever, but it was a great idea, and that's what matters. The idea is what matters. So he got 4.5 million views on this short, and who knows how many he got on Instagram, and I'm sure he put it on TikTok and everything else. But just on YouTube, okay, sorry, 4.6 million now, and he got a ton of subscribers from this. So all you guys got to do is come up with a great idea, something like this, and you never know what can happen, you know? So anyways, I thought that was super cool, man. Congratulations to Jared, and well-deserved. And he's been pumping out the shorts and, you know, the content as well. And he's doing great. So, man, shout out to him, man. Because when he came on my channel, he was just a new guy, just barely starting out. And look at that. He's already blown by me on the subscribers. And he has a $4.6 million, 4.6 million view YouTube short. So that's pretty cool. Here's another new guy I just found. He's also in Utah. I don't know what's going on with these Utah guys. But his name is DJ Moskies. I think I said that right. So maybe in the future we'll get him on the show. I don't know. But I've just started watching a few of his videos. And here's my comment. Bro, you got a sub from that intro. That was epic. Crazy you brought all that gear for background music. Great vid and energy though. So check out his intro because this is how he got my subscribe or whatever you want to call it.
All right, time to check some comments. All right, everybody, it is the night before setup, so I got some stuff up in the studio that I got to...
Yeah, I know he's from Iowa. Oh, he's from Iowa, sorry. Utah, Iowa, same thing, whatever. So he got a comment, all these rookies copying DJ Barr's silly ass intro. Get back behind the booth and stop being cheesy. Show isn't about you. Ah, it's funny.
Yo, what's up, guys? DJ Solstice back with another gig log.
I love it, the trolling.
Here with another gig log.
Epic. That was awesome.
What's up, everybody? It's DJ Moski's back with another gig log, and this weekend we have...
I love it. I love it. That was amazing. So yeah, if you guys find him entertaining, go check out his channel, DJ Moskis. He's got 95 subscribers right now, so I'm sure, you know, oh, I never liked it. There we go. Hit that like button for him. And yeah, make sure you go subscribe to his channel because I thought that was hilarious. And, you know, Matt is one of those dudes that's always talking shit. So, you know, sometimes when you poke the bear pokes back. That's exactly what happened to me and Nick Spinelli. So I think it's great, man. Again, hashtag MIGA, making YouTube great again. You know what? I'm going to put that in his comments right now. Hashtag MIGA. I'm sure he doesn't even know what that means. But we're making this a movement, guys. We're making it a movement. Make YouTube great again. Tired of all these boring ass videos, these boring ass gig logs. If you're gonna do a gig log, you better make it entertaining, man. Then that right there was entertaining. So I subscribe to his channel. I'm giving him some love on the show, and I hope you guys show him some love too. If you go and subscribe to his channel, make sure you put in the chat, James King sent me here, so that way he knows that he's getting some love from me. And that way, you know, he will be more receptive, and I'm sure I'll get him on the show in the future, and we'll chop it up like I do with everybody else. So there we go, man. That was the second thing I wanted to talk about, the Go Rack. Okay, my flop of a video. Yeah, my video flopped and my live stream flopped. That was awesome. So, oh yeah, so this was a video I found as well from DJ Kells. He's got 49,000 subscribers, so he's killing it. But yeah, he made a video on this. I'm not going to talk too long on this because I want to bring in Parradax in about 10 minutes. So if you guys have any questions for Parradax when he's on the show, like I always say, there is a super chat button. Make sure if you want your question or whatever, your comment to be featured, hit that super chat button. It will highlight it for me and it will make sure that I see it because the chat starts going crazy and I'm going to be paying attention to Dax when we're having the interview. So again, it's not required, but it's there. It supports the show. And thank you very much if you do it. So thank you guys so much for the super chats already. It's been awesome. But yeah, so this dude made a video on this, and this is why I want to make my own version of this video. So I'm not going to watch the whole, well, it's only 3 minutes, but still.
What up, my Exoton family?
Here.
Just doing a quick sound test. Just got in my DBX Go Rack. And just a little quick sound test.
So apparently he just bought one of these as well because he said, I just got in my DBX Go Rack.
It's not going to sound as good, but hey, we'll take a chance with this phone right here. Anyway, I'm running an algorithm DJ on an iPad Air 13-inch. Got the Rain 1. It's set to 12 o'clock.
And he's got the Rain 1, so that's the controller I used all last season, and I upgraded to the Performer for this season, but they both sound the same.
Also running one of the Exoton S1503s, also running that at 12 o'clock on DJ mode. And just put that back here.
What's up, Jimmy Russo? Thanks for checking in, my brother. Appreciate you, man. Thank you.
You see, I got my wheels, roller in place. It's one Exoton, a little light show up there. Go Rack.
All right. So this is a sound test without the Go Rack.
I'm going to add a little compressor.
So anyways, he goes through and he adds each one of the little features on this thing. And if you put on your headphones, you can see if you hear a difference. I'm going to do a similar style of video myself. So yeah, go check him out, man. His name is DJ Kells, and y'all can go check him out. Now, here's the man of the hour, DJ Parradax in the house. Now, he's had some cool videos, like I was telling you guys. Make sure you go and subscribe to his channel. He's got 359 subscribers. Let's get that number up. Get it up, get it up, get it up. Make sure y'all let him know that you saw him on the stream and you're showing him some love. Hashtag MIGA in his chat. We're making YouTube great again. And go subscribe to his channel. Now, this video right here is amazing. If you guys have not seen this, make sure you go watch this video because why is it in? Well, I don't know why it was set to 720. Anyways, make sure you guys go check out this video because in this video.
So today I want to talk to you guys about uplighting, and in my hands I'm holding a very familiar light in the DJ world, both IR4, both lighting IR4. Now I bought these back, I had the black versions of these back in I think early 20.
So anyways, basically in this video he shows, and I know a lot of you guys out there have the both IR4s, including me. I have 16 of these white IR4s. He shows in this video, I don't remember, I mean, we'll talk to him about it, but I don't remember if he shows that you can buy them or if there's, I want to ask him this, is there a way that we can modify them ourselves? But anyways, he gets rid of the UV bulb in these lights and changes it for a soft white. And the soft white is so much nicer. And I don't understand why they didn't do that to begin with, because, you know, most of the people who are buying uplights are using them at weddings, and weddings, you're not going to use black lights at a wedding. I mean, to me, black lights are for like junior high, you know, dances, parties or whatever. But that's the only time I ever used a black light. And I only did like 2 of those. And I was like, I'm never doing these again, because who wants to DJ for junior high kids? So anyway, yeah, so I don't know. Hopefully in the future, when they come out with a modified version of these, it will already be like this. But one thing I want to talk to this dude about is he's always on the cutting edge of stuff. And I don't want to ruin all the stuff I'm going to talk about. So anyways, we're going to bring him on in just a second. And we don't need that video. And yeah, so let me see. Let me get back to these comments real quick, and then we're going to bring on Dax. I cannot wait to chop it up with Dax. I saw we got another super chat. Thank you, J-Tech. I'll get to it. It's way down there at the bottom. All right, LaRocas, it all depends on how much time you want to put on it. That's talking about Sound Switch. Oh, I love it. Bought it from Daryl. I learned it, but got tired of building light show auto scripts. So why were you doing that is my question, because you can just automatically scan the songs and it will make a script for you. That's the whole thing I thought about Sound Switch. That's why I wanted to try it. Wolf Mix is not simpler than Sound Switch, says Pretty Boy. Where's Nick? Nick's in the chat. Nystrom's here, and we got an ad-free stream thanks to him. Dugout, that's cool. The controller has a 10-band EQ. Alto Mixer has great sound. Yeah, so Roger has the Alto Mixer as well. You can go check out his channel for more videos on it. James, if you buy Daryl's or Rick Webb Sound Switch shortcuts, they make it easy, but they charge way too much. $400. Are you 400?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks! What?
$400?
What?
Are you out of your mind?
What?
That's not helping the DJ community. That's like trying to get rich off the DJ. I can't stand it when they do shit like that, man. I really can't. That's a fail. That's a giant fail. So I really wish you hadn't told me that. I would never have thought in my wildest dreams they would charge $400. That's stupid. $40? Okay. $400? Bruh. Okay. Shuffle Couple's ready to see J-Tech's Walgreens toolbox. All right. It is digital. I bought it from Daryl before he decided to jack up the price. I think I paid $150. That's still okay. That's I'll learn it myself. All right. I'm not paying another dude on YouTube $150 or $400. You gotta be out of your damn mind. I've already returned Sound Switch controller because it didn't match my lights. What? What do you mean? I thought you can customize it. What do you mean it didn't match your lights? I tried Sound Switch and I didn't like it too much. I didn't like it. Too much BS. I use Q Lux for big events and my DMX Go for small events. Oh my God. See, I'm the dude who uses the remotes, okay? I put the remote on fade during the dancing, and I hit strobe when a drop hits, and that's it. That's what I do. So I am not looking forward to this, but oh well, let's see. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. Good evening, everyone. 31 people in this chat. Let's go. Hit that like button. Make sure you hit the like button. Ad-free show tonight. We got 25 likes, 32 watching. Hit the like button, please. Answer the poll. Make sure you answer the poll. And it looks like I will not be, from all the votes, we got 32 votes. It looks like I will not be moving the stream. So that's good. Thank you, guys. I didn't want to do that anyway. I'm just overthinking this shit. You know, that's what it is. I just overthink too much. I really appreciate it. All right, D-Main. So if people are paying monthly subscription and buying packs for $400, then Maestro DMX is worth it for lifetime updates. No subscription. Create your own shows in minutes. Damn, D-Main. All right, D-Main. D-Main's coming in hot with the Maestro DMX. Damn, brother. You got me. You got my spidey senses tingling over here. I see he's using the RCF Jades. Yeah, Jared used the J8 still. All right, I'll make a dedicated video ASAP for sure, brother, for sure. Do it while I'm telling you, man, you got to jump on these trends while the time is hot. The Exciton thing has died off now. So the Exciton videos, you know, are not going to be as hot as they were, but you got to jump on these when you can. So, all right, everybody can hear it. Awesome. Good stuff. D-Man, I have a brand new Wolf box. I think Wolf Mix still unopened and a Maestro. Damn, J-Tech, you buy more gear than I do. You crazy. All right, I got Maestro during the Kickstarter campaign. Hey, that was smart. J-Tech, I will help you with Maestro. Awesome. He's from Iowa. Yeah, I already said that. Iowa, Utah, same thing. Not that I'm just messing with you guys. Not just that bad. Jared seems like a gen. Yeah, he does, dude. He's a really great guy. Go back and watch my episode with him if you guys missed it. And it was a good episode. Let's see. Kelly trolling in the video clip. He just showed us. All right, J-Tech, I haven't subscribed to your channel. Thank you, S-Janks. Gotta love Matt. Yep, Matt's pretty funny. Let's see. It's hilarious considering Matt's constant strobing. Yeah, I know. Ways to give it back to Solstice. I know, right? Kobe's in the house. What up, Kobe? Thanks for joining, my man. Appreciate you, Kobe. Not gonna lie, the Iowa DJs Midwest are up and coming. Maybe I should have said that. What's in the Midwest? What's the Midwest action? Because that's what I probably should have said. We need MIGA merch. All right, dude. It's going down. All right, Nuno. We gotta make that happen, brother. Because I got a lot of great ideas for the MIGA merch. Now I don't know, man. I gotta look into that. Let me write that down. I gotta look into that because I got a lot of great ideas. But I was waiting. I was literally waiting for someone to bring that up. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. So, all right. And guess what? I'm going to charge $400 for every piece of MIGA merch. Okay. I did. I subscribed. He subbed to me last night. Awesome. Happy poop. All right. Happy poop, Dugout. Appreciate you. J-Tech with the super chat. Let's go. I don't know if that's just... Good Lord, that's loud. But that's loud for me. I don't know if it's so loud for you. He sent a poop emoji. That's why. Happy poop. Okay. I get it. Uh-oh. He has the light show. James hates those. No, I don't hate light shows. I just want it to be easy. I want to focus on DJing. First of all, I don't want to have to hire and bring another person to run the lights. And secondly, like most weddings and stuff, they don't care. As long as the lights look good, they don't care. They don't care if you programmed everything and made it like, I mean, I'm sure some people appreciate it. And maybe the ones in California, the ones that do all those EDM weddings, which I wish I could do so bad because I love EDM. But yeah, not in Texas. That's not happening. You can barely even find people who like EDM in Texas. So anyways, gonna happy poop our way to ad free. That's right. Modified IR4 with soft white LED. Yes, that's what Parradax did. He bought them with the soft white. Yeah, I know. I wanna talk to him about it. I'm poor. I only have the Rockville Mini R3s. I think that's the same as the IR4s, right? Anyway, bought direct from Both Lighting. My soft white last weekend looked pinkish. Uh-oh. That ain't good. All right, we got Tovia Weisberg in the house. What up? Thank you for joining. Hit that like button if you're new here. And yeah, let me know where you're from and what kind of DJ are you? Wouldn't removing the UV mess up the color mixing? I don't know. So that's what we'll talk to him about. So make sure when Dax comes on, put hashtag ask if you have questions like that so I don't miss it, and we will make sure to ask him. James, ask him if he get... See, here you go. Y'all are asking all the questions. He ain't even on yet. Come on, keep those questions locked and loaded, and we will ask them in just a minute. As soon as I get through this chat, we're bringing him on. I'm still shocked they worked. Oh, yeah, so my IR4s got soaked at that last wedding, and Kelly was so worried about it, and I kept telling her, they're made for this, honey. It's fine. It's not a problem. And yeah, they still all work great. Spent thousands on Rick's lights, but had to pay for his light show, right? I mean, I think he should include the light show if you buy all those damn both lights from his company. If you get the Wolf Mix, let me know. I can hook you up with all the presets. Oh, Gio, I don't need to buy another $850 lighting controller, bro. I really don't. If I'm going to spend that much, I think I would just go Maestro DMX because it's AI and it just does it for you. There's a lot of programming that needs to go into it. I know. That's what I'm scared of. James, I do the same thing. I use the remotes. Right, Kevin? It makes it so much easier, bro. You just put the master right by your DJ booth and I just boom, boom, and all the lights sync up. They all do the same thing. It looks like I programmed something and all I have to do is click a couple buttons. I love it. James asked too legit. He's got sound switch. Yeah, I've seen his sound switch videos, but he uses auto loops. And I'm like, why are you using auto loops when you can just auto script the song and boom, it's done. You don't have to auto loop anything. I don't know. Anyway, maybe I don't know what that, obviously I don't know sound switch that well. So I get, I could be wrong. I also use the remote for my uplights. Awesome. LaRocas. What up, guys? Drizzy's in the house. What's up, Drizzy? What's up, guys? Plenty on YouTube videos on DMX tutorials, how to program. Also, Wolf Mix has lots of pre-programmed shows that are solid. Okay. Well, that's a good selling point. Dugout, make like the vinyl MIGA mats for turntable. Ooh, good idea, Dugout. Good idea. My wife is an art designer. She created my logo. I'm sure she would. You guys are the best. This is what I'm talking about. This is why I started this show. For amazing people like you guys in the chat, I get to meet and I get to collaborate with. It's amazing. It's freaking amazing. We open Sound Switch and set it to BPM, then let it do whatever it wants. Yeah, that's what I want. I want something that I just turn on and let it rip. I don't want to have to mess with it. Love your Sound Switch flow, Dan. I do the same thing. Yeah, let it ride, baby. Let it ride. That's what she said. All right. Kelly says, nope, we don't need that. Nope. Nope. Yep. Yes. No. Okay. All right. What up, DJ Tobes? SoCal serving Inland Empire, just private events these days. Well, welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming. I appreciate you being here. Smiley's in the house. And DJ Tobes, I really appreciate you. Yeah. So don't make this a one-off, okay? Every Wednesday night, 5 to 7, at your time, 5 to 7 p.m., I go live. We have an amazing chat here. We have an amazing group of guys and gals in here, including my wife from the bedroom. And we have a great time. I bring on amazing guests. For the season 1 finale, I had DJ Barr on here, 100,000 subscribers. My man, he's killing it. And I got a bunch of great shows lined up this season as well. We got about 4 more shows till the finale of season 2. And then I'm not sure. I may take a couple weeks off just to improve some things on the stream and organize a bunch more people coming on. But with all that being said, it is time. It is time. Parradax, are you ready? Thumbs up. Are you ready? All right, good. He can hear me good. I think it's working good. Everything is good. Let me unmute him and let's go to my guest scene. Boom, there he is, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa.
DJ Parradax. Sorry, I don't have the air horn. I don't have.
I got one on my phone. Don't worry.
Awesome. What's going on, brother? It's nice to meet you, man. Thanks for coming. Yes.
Hey, that's good. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it. It's
yeah,
stoked out here, about ready to kick off the real heart of wedding season for us. So yeah, getting ready.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. So I was telling the chat, and I guess, yeah, you were here from the beginning, so you've seen it all. So where do you want to start, man? I brought up like 10 different things we could talk about, and then we can also first just let everybody know where you're located if they don't know where you're at. What's your story? How many events you do a year? All that good stuff.
Yeah, I'll give you some background. So I'm out in San Diego counties where I'm based out of, basically DJ all over Southern California, mostly weddings these days and private events. Started DJing in 2014 live in front of people. Started
Wow.
in raves and nightclubs. That's what I started on. And then in 2021, coming out of COVID, a buddy of mine pulled me into the wedding industry with him. And then I quit my corporate career in May of 2021 and haven't looked back since. So we also, me and two of my DJ partners co-own a wedding venue since January of 2025. So a little over a year in that. And this is my life. So this is
Awesome.
this is what I do.
Yeah, you're living the dream, man. You're living the dream. So I always tell, so I know you know Danny B, right? So
Yeah.
So,
Danny and I've had a few conversations. I turned him on to the Ska Pro wireless system, and we've had a few other chats. But yeah. I've watched his content since I started. I think since I started going into the wedding space, I found him early.
Yeah, so that's one thing I wanted to bring up. I wanted to mention that he got me on the Ska wireless, and you got him onto it. So how did you hear about it, and and how has it worked for you? Because I do have to mention we have had a few issues, a little setbacks with it. So how has it worked out for you?
It's definitely not perfect by any means, but so honestly, like when I quit my job, my corporate career, and I left a very comfortable 6-figure corporate life to jump into this. So it's not like that I was like I had to do this. This is something I wanted to do. So and I figured I could go back and get that job anytime. But whenever I do anything, I like get obsessed. So I just have been I'm hunting on YouTube, on Google, on for just wireless solutions. So I currently have the Ska Pro wireless. I currently have my SLXD Shure wireless, the battery powered transmitters and receivers. I also have all the X5, the U35, the U3. I've had the Boesca cheap ones. I've got all types of wireless things, and actually just came across a possible way to use the DJI mics in a wireless setting too, that I'm going to test out over the next couple of weeks.
You got to make
just came across that last night.
I was about to say you got to make a video on that. Right. Yeah.
So yeah, it was an audio video guy that I just came across, but I'm always looking at other people's stuff and just getting ideas. So the Ska thing, I came across it, and it was the battery life and the fact that it didn't need to be plugged in, because originally I wanted to do the Alto Pro. Alto Stealth Pro. One of my DJ partners, DJ John, who's him and I co-own the Wedding Entertainment Collective together. He had the Alto. He has the Alto Pro Stealth 2, the nice one, and he used that for a long time. He still does, I think, on occasion, but they don't make that anymore, I don't think.
Yeah.
But you have to have that plugged in. The receiver unit has to be plugged into power. So
they should come out with another one battery powered, man. They would make a killing on it.
Yeah, and there's another one too from JTS, I think, or some other Justin Schwartz. I know sells it on a DJ his DJ supply store, and KPO DJ has it too. But yeah, so that's but the Ska thing, it works when it works. It works pretty good. But nothing is ever foolproof. I mean, I had the U35s and just like 3 weeks ago, I was doing a wedding, and I was using it to power or to run signal out of one eVerse 8 across ceremony to the other eVerse 8, and it was getting random little pops. The sound was still there, but it was popping. But price you pay for trying to go wireless, it's just is what it is. You gotta you gotta live with it. I don't think there'll ever be a foolproof solution. I think the Shure and the Sennheiser ones are probably the closest to that, but I've had problems with those too on occasion. So is what it is. But yeah, so that's my background. I was DJing in raves and nightclubs, and I did all that stuff all over Southern California. I had a residency in Tijuana for a couple of years. Coming into the wedding space, a lot of my couples, they they want club vibes or they want EDM vibes like that, like I show them mixes and all that stuff in there. You know, I have a lot of EDM heavy weddings this year, and I'm actually redoing my entire light show. I just bought a Laser Cube OS, the battery powered laser, 7.5 watt lasers. And I just came in today. I'm looking at it in my living room right here. I'm going gig bar bridge, the bridge ILS with the two. It's got the two moving heads
movers,
and just the washes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to double those up and get them all configured to the Wolf Mix thing, and we'll get into that. But
badass.
Yeah.
That's sick, man. Yeah. So I'm always, that's where I'm trying to step up my game this year, is the lighting side. Cause like I was saying earlier in the chat, I just use the remotes, and I want to try to step it up to where it's a little better, but I'm just not sold on it. So have you tried Sound Switch before? But I know I just watched your video earlier today on the Wolf Mix and everything.
So I actually looked into all of it, and what happened was Sound Switch doesn't integrate directly with Rekordbox.
Okay.
And so my first 8 years. So when I started DJing, before I started DJing, actually in the club, I was a bedroom DJ, right? And I was using Serato, and a controller. But when I got into the raves and stuff, you had to use CDJs,
right?
So I had to get Rekordbox, and I had to learn that fairly quickly. And within like the first month of me DJing at this one club here in San Diego, it was basically a permitted rave every weekend. I just started on the patio outside playing house music and some techno and stuff like that. I sold that controller and was on full USB sticks up until I quit. And so when I started doing my first set of weddings, I still used primarily USBs. I had my computer, but I didn't use it that much. And it wasn't until 2022 when I started getting more requests for songs where I had to search up stuff real fast, where I'm like, okay, I gotta use my computer.
Yeah.
And then so I never was really into that. Mm-hmm. And so once it kind of became normal, and for me, I still run my formalities on the USB sticks.
Yeah.
So my controller I use is the XDJ. Now it's the AZ, but I use the XDJ XZ to do all of my weddings. So I would use the USB sticks to do my grand entrances, my first dances, all that stuff, because I could use my computer screen to see the timeline and all the names and everything on there.
Right.
And so then when we go to open dancing, I would then start using the computer to DJ off that, so I could have stems and do all that. So Sound Switch doesn't integrate directly.
Okay.
And I didn't want to do all of the you can do the loops and all that stuff, it just didn't look appealing to me. And the thing with the Wolf Mix that was appealing is I wanted control over the uplighting color easily. So on Wolf Mix, it's very easy to not only set the color, but you can do the color wheel and the color screen. You can just drag your finger, or you can quickly add color in and out to get a good mix, and then save it. And then if you wanted to do something where you were alternating colors, like red, green for like holiday parties or something like that, it's easy to do in there. I don't know how easy it is in Sound Switch to do. I'm sure it probably is fairly easy, but and then I found that if you run the audio out of the controller directly into the Wolf Mix, it'll listen to the music, and basically you can make it go off the kick drum, which is what I showed in the video I made there. And once I figured that out, I primarily just run it that way, where it's basically just reading the BPM. And then on the Wolf Mix, it has a button where you can do what's called a chaos mode. You push it and it strobes, it like puts white in every other light. And
I saw that in your video. It looked badass. Yeah,
it looks cool on a build up. And then you can strobe everything, and then you can do a blinder on the strobe, and then you can black it out. So when you're doing like an EDM build,
that's awesome.
In that case, it was Gasolina or whatever.
Yeah.
It just, and it's quick. Like you just boom, boom, set it. You're like, I don't got to do nothing. However, with this new setup that I have coming in, I am going to get into more of the live edit stuff and presets on there, because the laser that I'm getting can integrate with it. So you can actually DMX it to the Wolf Mix, and so push a button and it'll do, flat or curve or multiple things. So, that'll be over the next, it should be here within the next week or so. And so over the next couple of weeks, you'll see that on Cinco de Mayo, I have a wedding where it's like really EDM heavy, and that's probably where it's going to debut.
Damn, I'm so jealous. I wish we could get some EDM weddings here in Houston, man, because I love EDM. That's how I got into DJing myself. I saw the Chainsmokers at the rodeo, and I was like, this is the coolest shit I've ever seen. Like, they did a full.
So that was actually
Chainsmokers.
So here in 2014, I had been DJing for August 22nd. It's actually one of these posters back here. August 22nd was 2014 was my first DJing live in front of people.
Yeah.
And then in December 5th of 2014, I got a chance to open up the side room at Basement Nightclub here in downtown San Diego, which was the EDM heavy club for the Chainsmokers.
No shit.
It was like packed as hell. And for me, it was just like, I didn't even get to see them play because it was oversold. I couldn't even get into the main area because I waited too long to get in there. And so it was just like, but I got to get my name on a flyer, got to open up the side room, and and then it kind of from there, that promoter from there kept inviting me to come back there. And then there was a couple other clubs that they did. And so kind of, I was able to get my name attached to flyers with Flux Pavilion, Mac J, Prototype, and Figure, and Ghastly, and a bunch of, at that time, pretty big name artists. I was supposed to direct support for Benny Benassi in 2016 or 2017, and he got into a skiing accident and the whole show was canceled. But man, I've had in that era of things, I was pretty, you call it blessed or fortunate or whatever, but I managed to get on a lot of lineups and do a lot of gigs in some cool places and meet some cool artists. And the rave club that I started at was a place called Somewhere Loud, and it had a run for about almost 3 years. And we had Timmy Trumpet, we had Marshmello before he became Marshmello, we had Excision, and all these big artists came through there. So I got to be in that world, so to speak, from there. So
badass.
I've been very fortunate on that. So like when we talk about wedding DJs and stuff, like I've done all the big stuff. I don't need to be in the limelight of things. So I try and make sure that as a wedding DJ, I've fallen in love with the wedding DJ thing. Like I love the speeches. I love the tender stuff. I love,
me too. I tear up every time.
I love seeing grandma and grandpa dance to chicken dance or Cupid shuffle. Like I'm cool with that. I'm cool with all of it. I don't have that kind of pride in me where like, I don't play the chicken dance, or I don't do this, or I don't do that. If people are having a good time, I'm in. Let's do it. Do I, because I don't, like, the music that I actually like would listen to on my own is like, I'll never play that at a wedding. I love like hard, dark industrial techno. Yeah. And, you're not playing that at a wedding.
Right.
I played techno at like 2 weddings, and I just celebrated my 300th wedding.
That's amazing, dude.
Yeah. So I've been very fortunate to build that to that level. And a lot of that's thanks to my DJ partner, piggybacking off of his name. We're out here. It's a relationship business. This is not a, I just got my very first inquiry off of a YouTube video. So,
oh, really?
Yeah. So a lot of the gig logs and stuff that I post is not because I am expecting a lot of traction. It's because I'm hoping that a couple will find it, Yeah. And that's exactly what happened is a couple that's getting married at one of the venues that I did a video on hit me up and on my actual website, my Parradax.com website. Was like, yeah, we saw your video, love the energy, we're looking to throw a rave type of thing, send us a quote. And it's not till March of 2028.
Wow.
So, yeah. I think right now I'm actually I think I'm competing with Solstice for this quote because
really?
she hit me back. She hit me back up a couple of days with a couple of questions about hiring a lighting tech. Do I use subwoofers? And I'm like, yeah, I can hire a lighting tech. I don't know that you would need the room is like 150 people is going to be tight in there.
Yeah.
It's not a big room. Like you don't need like crazy, like, he uses 10-watt lasers and all this stuff. It's like, I think he just bought some like 20-watt. I don't know. He's bought some festival lasers and stuff. But Matt and I've had a chance to talk and meet, and we chop it up every once in a while. Because he's not far from me. So
okay, yeah. Well, so that must be just y'all's area, the whole EDM wedding thing. Like people love it out there.
Southern California. All the big festivals are here. In San Diego we have Cross Festival, which is a big house, EDM and house music. John Summit and Don Dalla were big headliners this last one, and then obviously Beyond Wonderland, which is in Southern California. Dream State they do out in Long Beach if you're into trance and all that, and then Vegas, EDC is not that far from here. So that used to be in LA, and a lot of the guys, like I know a lot of people in like the old school rave scene that one of the guys that his name was Reza, he just passed away. DJ Dan, big house music pioneer, he just passed away.
Wow.
A lot of like I know people in that circle of things. So there's a lot of like that EDM, but there's also a lot of like basic shit out here too. So
well, me and my wife just took a trip we flew into Long Beach and we went to Disneyland for a day, and we went to Universal, and we went to the other movie studio, whatever, the Warner Brothers. And I loved Southern California, man. I was like, God, I can see why people live here. Like, cause I'm from Texas, right? And all I ever hear is, California is full of homeless people and there's shit everywhere and all this. And like, we didn't experience that anywhere. Now, I don't know if that's just because we got lucky or whatever, but we went to Hollywood, like we walked down where the stars are and all that. And it was nice. I mean, I wasn't in fear of my family and this and that. And I was like, damn, dude, I can see with the taxes
like
and everything.
Else, man. It just depends on where you end up going, Right. I tell that the people who want to go to Tijuana, which is right here. It's like, if you want to find trouble, you'll find it. But if you go in the touristy parts, they're nice, nice parts where you'll be fine. But I grew up here since I was 5. I've been in San Diego since I was 5 years old. So
nice.
This is home for me. I'm going to be 50 this year, so this is I've been around the block a little bit.
Yeah.
I didn't start DJing until I was 37, so 36 in the bedroom. So
same for me, about the same. Yeah.
Yeah, way late. So you can do whatever you want,
Right? So. Yeah. So DJ Geo asks, did removing the UV mess up the color mixing on the lighting controllers?
No, it only if you're going to use the actual like UV color. But in that same video that you showed at the beginning, that video I show in the dancing, the multicolor and all that stuff. But no, the big thing is that with that whole process was when I started doing Uplights and getting into like trying to get the soft white color, you could never get there. And with the original IR4s, it would be like a slight pinkish, like what Shuffle Couple was saying, because you could never get it. And that's why, eventually I'm like, I love the Ape Labs, like the look of the soft white and all that stuff. And that's why I ended up pulling the trigger on those, a couple of years ago. And I spent like, $8,000 on the 16 Uplights. And, and I know not everybody's, does it like, full time like I do, and it's going to drop that kind of cash. But at the time I asked, her name's Ada Zhang is my contact at Both Lighting. Cause I bought that stuff before it blew up. I bought direct. She hit me up, like she was DMing people. Yo, you're a DJ. You need lights, like.
Yeah.
And so, I bought original RF4s from her, back way in 2022 or whatever. And then at the time they didn't have the option. So this year I was going to buy 8 more of the Ape Labs Maxis so I could have 24 total for some of my bigger rooms.
Yeah.
And it was going to cost me another $3,000. So I'm like, well, let me ask her again if she can do it. And she said, you know what, let me check. I think we can. And then she checked with her people. and that was the first batch of IR4s. But I actually, when I ordered those, I ordered them for one of my DJ partners, and then for one of my coordinators who, they ordered those, and I ordered through me, but and I just use them for my shows because we have a coordinator and she does like draping and she wants to put lighting on draping and stuff, right?
Okay.
So the warm white thing was cool for her. But then that's why I brought this out right here. So I just got these. So this is the S4 Mini.
Okay.
And I had them replace the UV bulb in this one because this is 4x 18 watt. And so I have a video that I'm going to be dropping here soon.
Okay.
Just show the difference between this and the IR4. So this has a longer throw for higher ceilings.
Yeah.
But it's also twice the weight and it's twice as big. So it's not as portable for it. But you get 24 of these for, I think it was like $2,500, in cases,
For what would it cost you for one case of Ape Labs? Yeah. Yeah.
And I like it because this one here, because it's clean all the way around. There's no, there's no look to it. And you still get the red, green, blue, white, and then your amber, but then you also get the warm white right there.
Sick.
And so the UV thing is like I don't do glow parties, so
yeah, I know.
But then also this has the wireless DMX selector, right? It's separate, so you don't have to go through the menu to change the wireless DMX channel. And these will last. These batteries in here, I've had this light before. The Rockville Best Par 50 is the same exact light. And just so you know, both lighting, the same factory makes Rockville's light.
Yeah.
So in the video that she sent me, in the background, there's a whole plethora of Rockville wedges with the Rockville logo. And she was sending me the video saying, here's what the lights look like with the lighting, to just let me know that is this what you want? And I'm like, yeah, this is perfect. So, but yeah, so, as far as the uplighting thing goes, it's just a more viable option to get that, and when you color mix the warm white with the regular white, you can kind of achieve a softer white and kind of get somewhere in between. And it just makes the rooms look more elegant. And again, I'm doing 70 to 80 weddings a year. So it's just, for me, I'm like, I hate that pinkish tone that I was getting on the other
Me too.
way. And amber is like, it's cool in some rustic places, but if you're in like a white ballroom or whatever, you're not doing it. And white is sometimes too light,
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just me being picky.
No, you're being like what you should be. I mean, that we're at the wedding game, we're the top of the professional line. We want to be. That's what I was saying a couple of weeks ago. I had a couple squeaks of feedback in my speakers. I was using the 28 G3, and I was like, I wanted to punch myself, and they were like, whatever. They didn't even care, but I was like, that is so embarrassing. Oh my God. And so I bought a $500 or $700 mixer with anti-feedback just because of that,
Yeah. The video I dropped today was a walkthrough of my modern console DJ booth. And I bought the Allen and Heath C318.
That's a sick mixer.
And, the thing has that anti-feedback suppression and all that. So I'm excited to learn more about that, but it's really good, for that. But yeah, you're right. I mean, we're the experts, and, I have these conversations with my couples about lighting and everything else, because they don't know. And I want to make sure when they go interview another DJ that, I sound like I know what I'm talking about. And when, they go, because when I first started, I had a gig bar, I did a gig bar move. And I have videos of laser dots and puke derby lights on the dance floor. Some epic parties, man.
Yeah.
But it was a photographer that showed me. He's like, hey, you should use color wash lighting, and this is why. And he showed me the pictures on the camera about the little dots showing up on the actual cameras. And then from there, I used Chauvet Wash Effects hexes for a number of years, and a couple of years before I got into the other stuff. Like I'm not a big moving head fan. That's
Yeah.
why I'm using if this gig bar bridge does what I think it's going to do, then it'll be cool for those EDM thingies, because I'm just going to shoot beams, across and stuff like that. But having just the wash light, and honestly, I was going to do a video, probably still will, of just like, if you're starting out fresh, get yourself a Wash Effects hex, and then if you can afford it, get the Wolf Mix, run it like the video I showed you, and you're good. That's all you need.
Yeah.
The Spider Wash, the new battery powered one, is it's got a little bit of a lag in it though. The Spider Wash, like when it's DMX, it doesn't, one of the like panels doesn't go instantaneous. It's kind of weird.
Huh.
I don't know if they fixed that or not, but
Interesting.
I bought those too, and then I got rid of them because the Ape Labs Marvel spots came out, and I love those so far. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just always buying shit. So
You're like all of us, man. We're gear freaks, man. So I do another podcast on Sunday nights with the Expert Island, Robin from Expert Island. And it's called The Gear Guys, and that's what we do. We just lust over all the gear and talk about it. And so
it's brutal.
yeah,
wait till you see this laser I bought. Yeah,
oh jeez.
Battery powered 7.5 watt laser that can DMX and has an app. You can do everything through the
Badass.
app. I've been watching all these videos, and then they already built a profile in the WMX. So I already have it downloaded, ready to go for when it comes in.
Can you do like the couple's name, like scrolling like in the laser? Oh, that's sick.
If you wanted to.
Yeah.
And they sell this net, so you could get this net where, imagine it's like 15 by 20 feet long. Put a couple of poles up, and have this net, and you shoot the laser into the net, and it'll make it look 3D. It's badass. Yeah, so I don't know, fortunately, I have access to the venue. We'll do some testing in there and that sort of thing with it. But yeah, I mean, it's just, I don't know, now that, I just got to figure out how much to charge for all this shit. So.
Oh, that's sick. All right, so Nuno asked, what program you like better, Serato or Rekordbox? I'm thinking of getting the Flex 10 just to get Rekordbox and learn the two. Serato has been lacking lately.
Yeah, so this is totally like number one, I didn't want to have two platforms because I'm still using the USBs, so I have to be in Rekordbox no matter what for that.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to have to do that and then go into Serato as well. That was like the primary reason why I just stayed in Rekordbox. But the other thing is that I don't like the way that Serato and Virtual DJ, I don't like the way their waveforms look. I like that Rekordbox has a line straight through the waveform, showing you when that beat is, so to speak. That's just me being OCD like that. I'm also the kind of guy that, like, if I'm adjusting my BPM on my decks, I'm going to go so it's 128.00, not 127.9. So
yeah, I know.
That's just me.
I do the same thing. I'm always like, it already says it's like beat mash, but I'm like trying to move it that 0.1. Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't learn on vinyl or whatever for that, and I've had many opportunities, many friends who do and want me or offer to let me use their thing, but I'm like, dude, what? Like I don't have time for that. Like,
yeah,
none of the music that I'm playing is even on fucking vinyl, so who gives a shit? So,
right.
And not one person ever in the history of all of the DJing I've done for the last 12 years,
300 weddings.
Well, not only 300 weddings, but everything before that. Yeah. Nobody has come up to me ever and said, are you using sync? Which I don't use, but because it honestly, most of the time it fucks me up.
Yeah.
When I have used it, but nobody cares. If they're having a good time, nobody cares.
Exactly. Well, that's what I love about you. And guys in the chat, if y'all don't, like I said, his link will be in the description for his Instagram and his YouTube. And one thing I do want to mention is Dax is not afraid to say it like how he feels, and we can talk about how you got kicked out of some of the Facebook groups. But I love that. I love that. Like I always tell my chat, we're #MIGA. We're making YouTube great again. We're not afraid to say the things that the people in the comments should say, or they're too scared to say. Like I've been poking Nick Spinelli and Jason Jedi and the guys in New York, and So I love that you're not afraid to do that as well.
No, and again, if you actually like, if you knew me and as some of my close DJ friends and stuff, the guys that really know me very well, like, I am like, I don't care. Like, I know what I can do, and I know my skill set, and I know my value. I don't need approval or praise from anybody. But like, the whole DJ help desk thing was like, somebody just went into a post that I made and made a jackass comment.
Yeah.
And specifically, Rachel, and I have no ill will against DJ Rachel or any of that sort of thing, but she would rather have me like tell the mods or something, like, to, hey, this guy's saying bad things, and I'm just not that. I'm not gonna do that. Like, so the way that I am is like, if you come at me in a negative way or trying to be a smart ass, if it's a jokingly, I'm cool. I can take one. I'm all good with that. But if you're trying to like puff your chest out like over me or something, I will find all the dirt on you, and then I will just I'm not nice about it. Yeah. So, so apparently that was the problem. And then then she booted me off there, the help desk. Honestly, I thought I was going to get kicked out sooner than that. And then the same thing just happened in the KC12, the QSC KC12 group.
No shit.
I got muted because same thing. Somebody, I made a comment on something nice, and then somebody, no, it wasn't that. It was somebody, one of those like engineer guys made a comment on a guy's post, and he was being a dick like about it, saying that all DJs should have to take sound classes and this and that.
Lord, not one of those.
Yeah.
And
I'm like, it's a 150 person wedding, brother. It's not that deep.
Right.
And then
they don't care.
Yeah, and he tried to go at me, and I'm just like, whatever. But so then they muted me or whatever, so I just left the group. I'm like, I'll probably get kicked out anyway. So.
Well, that's silly though, man. That's what I'm saying. I can't stand it. It's like, we all bust each other's balls here in the comments and everything, and I roast some of the people. I've roasted some of their channels, and I'm like, look, it's with love. Like, if you can't take it, what are you on the internet for? Like, get off the internet. It's like, come on, man.
Not a place for the weak, that's for sure.
For sure.
And, it's like, I get it. Like you guys and all this Exciton stuff and all that, I joke with my boys all the time. I'm like, I'm gonna post a meme today that says Mark's safe from buying Exciton. Like, good.
That would be awesome. Yeah, I love it.
It's all in good fun, but honestly, like but I do like giving people helpful advice, and I realize that, like, I have a pretty unique background and approach to the wedding side of things because of my general perspective on life and what I've been through. And if you didn't know, this will probably come up in the you might see this somewhere else, but I'm a 16-year cancer survivor. So
wow, hey, what's going on? Let's go, guys.
Yeah, so 2009, I had a non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, a big 10-inch tumor in my chest. And,
holy shit!
I also got divorced in that same period of time, so it was like life redo from there. But from that point forward, I basically, just say fuck it, let's do it, type of thing. We'll figure it out. Let's have a good time. So I don't really stress about a lot of the stuff, that I think we tend to, especially in the DJ world. It's like, it's not like we're DJing a wedding. Yeah, there's pressure, but it's not. It's not. Don't overthink it. It's not. Yeah. Especially if somebody pays you. If somebody's giving you, I'll just say on the low end of $800 to $3,000 to do their wedding, they want you there. Yeah. I mean, there's a level of trust that they're still instilling in you. So you got to kind of go in with that confidence that you were chosen for a reason. Yeah. And then knock it out of the park, from there. So,
hell yeah, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, another thing I did want to talk to you about is owning a venue, because me and my wife, we got like this close to getting a venue this past year, but it ended up, it was just a little, I mean, the financials is going to be a little crazy or whatever, but so Kevin Sound says considering doing a venue, so he's actually considering buying one as well. Do you have packages that basically include your venue with your guys as the DJs or with you as a DJ?
Yes, we do, and then we have venue rental, coordination, and bartending, and then all inclusive, and then somebody can do a custom package as well in our venue. But to answer your question about like the venue, like, you know, if you're thinking about doing it or whatever, this is what you need to know is that it's you have just, it's the same as when I came into this space. Like, you have to eat, breathe, sleep it until it's going. Right. And if you're not prepared to, you know, invest 7 days a week into it, and in our case, there are 3 of us that are involved with it. So all 3 of us can pick up slack where, you know, if someone's got a gig or someone's got commitments or whatever, you know, it's a team effort there. So you can't go into it thinking that, like, you know, unless you just got like, you know, $5 million and you just buy a place and you're just like, okay, cool, I'll just take this over. But, you know, we came into a situation where we didn't have a ton of money, but we found a lady who had a venue and a property and was looking for someone to take over and just run the venue. And she just gave us a shot, basically. You know, we had a minimal amount that we had to put into it, but as we've gone, we've been able to reinvest every dollar that we've made back into the venue and improvements and all that. And on our end of things, the big reason for it for me was my 2 partners are 2 of my best friends. And one of them, who I've mentioned here before, John, he's got a 1-year-old and a 6-year-old, or almost, I think she's 7 now. And you can't be gone on the weekends with kids like that. My kids are all grown and gone. I'm an empty nester, you know, and so part of this is helping them transition out of DJing so much on the weekends and giving up their weekends to being able to be in a position where, you know, they can work at the venue, sell it, get it booked. And then we have guys, people that will run it, the events and stuff like that, you know, for that. And then my other partner, his name's Danny. You know, he's 33. I DJ'd his wedding in 2024. So, you know, he's a year and a half into being married, almost 2 years. And, you know, they want to start a family soon. And so same thing, you know, I know, because I've been through it, having worked weekends while kids are growing up and stuff like that. If you can, you know, don't do that.
Yeah.
So the venue will eventually help set that up for these guys. And right now, in fact, we're kind of transitioning a little bit to where, you know, I'm focusing more on the DJing side of things, and my involvement with the venue is still there, but it's more of like a consultative. I do some of the walkthrough. I do like the branding and the you know, stuff like that. But we're also in our particular venue is in a very Hispanic area, and both my partners speak Spanish, so they do a lot of the tours and a lot of the selling. And yeah, we do quinces, we do weddings and all that, but you know, but we're expanding our DJ business, so we're forming into an actual multi-op. So
nice.
Yeah, so that's something that this year is going to be a focus for myself and another DJ partner of mine, DJ Abel, who's coming on board as he's buying into the wedding entertainment collective side of things. So, you know, when I say like this is, and I say all this just to make sure everyone knows, like this is my life. Like this is my, you know, I don't come into any of this, you know, as a hobbyist. Like this is, I love doing it. Like it's a hobby. Like I'm constantly looking at new gear and all the shit. But you know, it is something that, you know, I want to bring the best product for our couples and our clients, because we do, you know, we do corporate gigs and stuff like that too. You know, occasional school dance and whatnot. But always trying to better the process and better the, you know, the experience for our, you know, our couples and our clients.
All right.
Yeah. So Danny's in the chat right now. Abel's in the chat right now.
Awesome. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the stream. I hope y'all stick around, man.
Yeah. If you're thinking about doing a venue, the money, you know, if you're only doing it for money, you're probably gonna hate it.
No,
you know,
man. Like,
but the thing is, it's a lot of like little things that you learn along the way, like there's so much back end stuff, and Danny does that so well of not only the financials of it, but just the like the legalities, and you're so much more open for liability things. So you got to make sure you're protected everywhere, and that you have the right people in place, and that you have the right processes in place, and all that. So just a learning curve. But if you're not eating, sleeping, breathing that shit, it won't do as well. Like when we're not doing our weddings and stuff, like we're at the venue, or we're always doing something to further the business. We're always on the phone, or we're always in our own group chats. We're always doing what we can to keep the business growing. But yeah, if you're in it, the money is there. Just don't deliver a bad wedding.
So
what
what percentage of your events would you say is at your venue as opposed to the ones you're going to different other venues? And
I only, so when we package our things, there's, again, the three of us have all DJ'd there, but this year I think I have 3 weddings there as a DJ.
Oh wow.
No, 4,
okay.
Four of them, and mainly because like a lot of the weddings we do are Hispanic weddings.
Ah, okay.
So they want bilingual, and that's those 2 guys, there, and they want that, I can DJ Latin music like reggaeton, Bad Bunny, suavemente, like all the, the basics, salsa and stuff, bachata and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But when you get into like over here, you get into like regional Mexican music, it's a different thing, and so these guys know that, that type of music and stuff. So it helps that way. But yeah, I've been fortunate enough to, I think we have about 14 or 15 venues that we're preferred partners with as DJs for the DJ company. So a lot of those venues, we're the first person that gets mentioned when the couple books, okay, you need DJ, here you go. These are the guys you want to reach out to. And then, that's how we manage to stay booked. And we do all of the trade shows out here. So all of the bridal shows in San Diego and in Orange County, we do those, which is about 6 per year, 5 or 6 per year. And we're salespeople too. So like we're in the aisle, yo, you guys need a DJ for your wedding? Come on over, let's talk, And, so we know how to do that and engage with couples like right away. And these guys, they always trip out on me because like when I meet a couple, I don't get their information. I talk to them, and then I try and leave them with an imprint and give them my information, and I tell them, if you want me, come get me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be like these other DJs, and I'm not gonna bug you. I'm not gonna text you all these things unless we've had that conversation of like, yeah, we want to set up a meeting and we're good to go.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not gonna follow up with you and say, I want to do your wedding. I want to do your wedding. I want to do your wedding. I'm not doing that. Like if you want me to do your wedding and you think I'm the right guy for you, come and let's talk,
Yeah.
But these other 6 DJ companies over here, they're going to want your information, and they're going to bombard you with, emails and texts and phone calls and stuff. And like I said, I've been in sales. I know what that's like. So my whole adult life.
Yeah. I watched
cars, brother.
I watched a sales YouTube video a few days ago, and they said the number one thing to get people, and this is really good in our industry, it's like make them feel like they're qualifying to work with you, not that you're begging them, like you're like, because you want them to feel like, oh, this guy does something special. Like I want him to be at my wedding, not like,
right, exactly.
Yeah, not like he'll do it for anything. Like for $50, he'll be, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Yeah, no, hell no.
Yeah.
Most of the time it's just, I like to instill in my couples that no matter what, at the end of the day, I got your back.
Yeah.
So all the things can go wrong, but you don't got to worry about it because you'll never know about it. I got it. Don't worry about it. And that's all that matters, to them. If you can instill that level of confidence to them, you're in a better position to book than not, but you do need to have, you need to have content, I use Linktree for all that. So having my mixes there, your Instagram, you need to have stuff for them to go, hey, here's a live recorded mix of how I DJ. Go check it out. And if it helps if you have different genres as well, whether it's full open format or EDM heavy, or because I use those like on my channel, I have those types of mixes. But again, those aren't there. I don't have them on there because I'm trying to get subscribers and that sort of thing. I have them on there so that couples can go listen to and see what a dance floor looks like at one of my weddings.
Yeah.
That's what's important to them. I'm more concerned about them being able to actually visually put themselves in that dance floor or at that venue in that wedding and kind of just see how that plays out. So, if you guys that are doing gig logs and stuff out there, think about your couple as well, how they're viewing it. Because couples ask you, how do you run ceremony? How do you do, where do you put the cocktail hour speaker?
Mm-hmm.
How do you make an announcement for your grand entrance? How do you, that do like people, like I do this on a phone call just so that, we'll talk about emceeing and stuff. And I'll say, I'm going to bring you in for your grand entrance. I'm going to shout you out one more time. Then I'm going to ask all of your guests to sit down. And then I'm going to introduce your first dance. And usually I'm going to say something like, and now they're going to share their first official dance as husband and wife. And most of the time, the couple, or at least the bride, will go, oh, I like that.
Yeah.
And if you have something that shows that, that thing, again, all you're trying to do is invoke an emotion.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all that matters. So I don't care necessarily how many views it gets or whatever. It's there so that I can show a couple like, hey, this is how it goes, like live, here you go. And then, let them decide from there if that's the vibe that they want.
Yeah.
From there. So,
well, speaking of that, like, I think you should really because I did notice on some of, so giving a little roaster constructive feedback on your YouTube channel, I noticed that a lot of your videos that you don't comment back or interact with the comments and stuff too much. So I think you should really do that because
what's funny is so like I don't even have that set up to where I'm like getting notifications that people are commenting. So I never even like looked at that. And then to be honest with you, it was like, dude, like I barely have enough time to post these fucking videos. I'm trying to sit down, but you're right. I need to go in there and and at least answer some of those people back, because I know a lot of guys out there have some pretty genuine questions, and I know I can help with a lot of those those things, because I do an absurd amount of YouTube video watching and research and stuff. Like I'm watching the dumbest shit over and over again. Like I'll watch the same videos like 3 or 4 times.
Me too.
I'm trying to like, fuck, I've already watched this video, but there was like a cool segment in here. Like so before I ordered this Gig Bar Bridge ILS Lite, I watched Cleveland Terry's video probably like 5 times just so I could see what that beam looked like in haze outside. And I've watched a number of other videos and stuff, but also I like I'm gonna learn it, like how to use it properly. And so I know a lot of guys don't necessarily do that. They just want to like throw it up there and push a remote,
that's what I do. But but the one thing I do want to say though, because the reason why I bring that up is because I truly feel like your YouTube page, like if you like invested in the descriptions and the tags and the comments and all that, you should be able to monetize. You should be over 1,000 subscribers and be able to make, now it's not going to be life changing, but you should be able to make some income from YouTube because of the value that you're providing to the videos and everything, because the value's there. It's just, I just think you need more reach, you need more exposure.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to take that to heart, and I'll be, working on that. And I want to do some more like informative videos of like a couple of my videos I label them as one take tips, where I'm trying to do the whole thing in one take. I'm not going to edit it. I'm just going to grab my DJI Pocket Osmo 3 and we're going to go through the whole thing together in one shot and then post it and call it call it good from there. But I think that's because, again, dude, the amount of content that I have from gigs that I've done, I literally have video from like every gig that I do.
Yeah.
So I have 6-7 terabytes hard drives full of videos that have
You
not
need to hire an
seen-
editor.
Well, I wish I had, the ability to. I
Yeah.
barely can afford my assistant, So, so which that just kind of came about last year, really. He was my photo booth guy. He's one of my best friends and also an awesome DJ. But we're transitioning him into a full-time wedding DJ because
Awesome.
He's ready to do that. But yeah, we'll see. If I can get there. All my guys are Danny and Abel and John are always telling me to put videos out, put them out. So hopefully I'm going to try and do 2 a week, at least 2 a week.
Awesome.
So I have one I want to do next week where the Rockville XL booth. You familiar with that?
Yeah.
So when I got that was the booth that I got. But then I had Hobby Lobby make me I could change the look of it, and I did that for my first 3.5 years.
Awesome.
And I get compliments all the time, and I would post it in the groups and stuff and tell people how to do it, but I just never made a video about how you actually do it. And you could basically get $250 booth and then spend about $100-ish on 4 panels. And if you wanted to spend $300 and get 3 different looks, you could easily change the look of your setup, and it would be I used to get compliments on that all the time.
Yeah.
And it's a very inexpensive way to have, a little bit more elevated of a look than, as I hate those scrims. If I see scrims on your tripod or your, I hate that.
I know.
That's just me, your couples don't care though. Just so we know.
Yeah. It's other DJs.
Most couples don't care.
Yeah.
They
all right.
care just as long as it looks good.
All right. Well, we got about 15 more minutes. Let's do some rapid fire questions because I don't want to keep you all night. But let's see. DJ Gio says, "Can we change the bulbs ourselves?" Thank you for the super chat, Gio. Appreciate you, my man.
No, not that I'm aware of. So because they have they have an engineering team, that they do all that. So
yeah.
I don't know that they would send you the bulbs and then you can change them out easily. Or not, but you can just message her directly. It's Ada Zhang, Zhang.
Yeah, on
she's
WhatsApp,
on Facebook, and no, she's on Facebook.
Okay.
And Instagram. She's easy to get a hold of, and she answers right away. But I've been talking to her for 4 years. So yeah.
All right. JTech says, "Did you also buy gear from Warehouse Sound and lights off Miraba before they closed?" I don't know what he's talking about.
Did not.
Right.
I'm not familiar with that.
All right. Mikey, let's see. Buddy says, "Did he get the FDA laser variants?" Oh,
no. I mean, there's if you're talking about the actual licensing or whatever for that, not technically, but I know. So again, my experience in the rave scene and stuff, I've done lights and stuff, so I know how to set safety zones and all that, for it. And for certain levels of lasers, you don't necessarily need that sort of thing. There is a wattage where you get into that, so it might be something I'll look into if I need to. But the amount of times I'm actually going to run them are probably few and far between. I'm literally spending, I don't know, the laser was $2,500, $2,600 for the one laser, and I'm going to get another one, and I'll probably use it 10 times this year, maybe.
Cool.
So.
Mikey Mike.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, sometimes we just got to use that gear that we love, to make us feel good inside.
You guys want a laser for your wedding? Cool.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Yeah, free of charge. Let's go. All right. Mikey Mike says, "Did you guys hear of Tiger's Jaw and Title Fight?" I think Title Fight's like a trap music or something. I think, but
what is that?
Tiger's Jaw and Title Fight. I don't know. I know it's EDM, but I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head.
What is that? I'm not familiar with that.
Let's see. I loved Warehouse Sound and Lights in San Diego. Best couple to have a spot like that for so many years. Yes, sir. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut about that group. Yeah. He's talking about the Facebook groups. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We do a lot of shit talking in the stream as well, man. If you haven't seen some of the previous episodes.
I get what they're doing over there. I get, it's trying to keep it, roses and daisies over there. It's all good.
Yeah, I know, right? I know.
It just ain't like that outside the real world. So
Let's see, buddy. Okay,
I
all
still
right.
watch your gig vlogs, so I'm cool.
Yeah, I think I'm the owner. All right. Oh, we got another super chat. DJ Drizzy, thank you so much, my brother. Appreciate you. Ask, when you quit your day job, did you have an exit strategy, like a year's worth of salary in the bank before taking the leap?
I did.
Okay.
So in the COVID era, I was crypto smart.
Nice.
And I built myself a nice nest egg of Bitcoin, Cardano, and a few other coins in there. And I basically had enough money to save up to where I could just, I could fuck off for a year and do nothing if I wanted to, and then reassess. But it gave me a chance to take the leap.
Awesome.
For sure. And I know DJ Abel, one of our our new partner in the entertainment collective, we just pulled him out of, he just quit his corporate career at the beginning of this year. But same thing, he had to strategize and get himself in a position where he could, if all things went bad, he could at least survive for 6 months to a year, and then go back if he had to. I think it's I think you have to do that. Like you have to set yourself up for it. But if you're smart, it's the fear because it's scary, but most of us that do it, you'll make it because you're gonna hustle. You're gonna make it because you're just built like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So don't be scared.
All right, Roger.
Especially if you're young. If you're young, fuck it.
I know, right?
Back.
Send it.
I can go back and get that same corporate job with that company or another company. I can go back and get that whenever I want to. Yeah. It's just
or at least one similar, or something similar like that.
COVID definitely shifted my mentality of everything. It was like, you know what? Fuck it. We gotta.
Okay, guys. Sorry about that in the chat. Apparently the link I put for your YouTube channel in the thing is not working. It says page not found. So I'll fix that as soon as the stream ends. I'll fix that. But I tested it yesterday. Okay. It was fine. So I don't know what happened on that action. But
I probably got booted by Reach.
If you just search Parradax's name in the YouTube chat, it will come up. So, but
and by the way, just so you know, the first name is pronounced Dox, and then the last name is Para.
Dox.
So Parradax is how that was my
Parradax.
My like 3 ex-girlfriends ago, that she's the one that bought me my first controller, and she's the one that said you should just go buy Parradax.
I like it. It's cool, man. That's cool. So let's see. Do we got any more questions in here? Yep. Ask, how do you like the new Neo 4.0 modern console booth? Been eyeing them for a while.
So the look of it, I love the look of it. I will say that depending on what you're doing, it's not the easiest because you can't leave the controller inside of it, unless you're going to leave it all assembled, which I'm in the process of looking for a van right now to maybe do that. So you have to take the controller out of it every time, but it comes apart pretty well. It does only have like one little screw thing on it, and I think I talk about that in the video that I just dropped for it. So it's fine when it's sitting there, but like if you were to lean on it or something, it's not quite as like solid, I think. But the look is so good, and the TV though that they include with it is a cheap TCL TV, and it's like 3 inches deep. Yeah. So it eats up the room in the rack. So if I had to do it over again, I would ask Al over there. Al D is the guy that owns it. He's a DJ too, by the way. I would ask him I put a Samsung 32-inch TV. It was like $400 TV in there. That's only like 1.2 inches thick. And so that gave me enough room to put a sliding shelf in there and just some more stuff, room for cables to breathe. So, outside of that, but it looks amazing. And like everyone loves the look of it. And he allowed me to pick the wood grain stain from there. So if you want to like have custom color for it, that's what's cool with it.
Yeah.
I really liked like that. So a couple things, that I would do differently now that I know, but overall I like the look of it.
Yeah, it looks cool, and it's different because like everybody, you know, so many guys have the Bun booth or the Danny Max booth. I like that. I think you're the only guy I've seen that has that one, and it looks
not many
different.
people have it. And yeah, the Danny Max. I had the Danny Max booth in my cart I have a Danny Max photo booth, but I had the Danny Max booth in my cart a number of times and almost pulled the trigger. But I just you know, I just didn't like the overall look of it as much. And then this year I was just said, fuck it, let's just do it.
Send
you
it.
know, and yeah, exactly. But the TV is actually really really nice because when you put the monogram on there, it also makes the planners want you to be closer to the dance floor. Oh yeah, I got this TV with their monogram and names on there, you know, getting closer.
Yeah.
You know, so
how heavy is it?
It's fucking heavy with all the stuff in the middle section, because you know you have the whole rack and the TV and everything. It's probably about as much as a sub, like 50-60 pounds together. So it's not you know something you're just gonna, you know, it's not terrible, but it's not like super convenient either. It really boils down to how much stuff you put in there, because I've got, you know, the rack is full. You know, with stuff in there, but yeah, it's heavy.
All right. Let's see. I think how to handle this will be the last one, guys. We got to get out of here, but I want to say thank you again for hold on. Parradax.
There you go.
Parradax. Okay, I got it. I'm sorry I've been pronouncing your name wrong, man.
Oh, you're good. Yeah,
how to handle couples that fail to provide special songs and track requests until 2 days before the wedding. I provide a planner and make it easy, but what the F? People still do this to me. Yeah, they do it to everybody, bro.
Dude, I just did a wedding on the 26th of March, and they changed the
that's the
bride
worst.
She changed her bridal walk song for ceremony 10 minutes before the ceremony started. You know?
Yeah.
But for me, it's just like I always tell my couples, I do a check-in meeting on 30 days before their wedding. So I always, like, around that 30-day mark, I reach out, set up a check-in call, and then we go through. I use Vibo right now, and we're making a transition into a Planning Beats. You know, so we have the planning app thing going with that, and then I walk through the whole thing, and then I let them know this is what I need from you. Boom, 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 boom. And then at the bare minimum with every couple, even if they have everything already filled out and everything's done, I still tell them I want to do a final timeline review called the week of the wedding, usually that Monday or Tuesday before the wedding, because for me, it's a reset. So every Monday I clear out the last set of weddings, and now I'm in, you know, this new frame of mind for these weddings I have coming up this weekend.
Yeah.
And so I'm also old school in that, like, I don't use any export software as far as like my crates. I hand put everything in every single playlist, you know. So even if they give me a 100-song open dance playlist, I put all the variances of songs in that playlist by hand, because it puts me in the mindset of you know, their dance floor.
I do the same thing. Yeah. I enjoy doing it, you know, because like you said,
you know, it like keeps you fresh, man.
Exactly.
Because you know, crate hackers can kind of you know cheat on that a little bit, but you know, I like I might resurrect a song that I hadn't played in a while, you know, because I got an idea of something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, so to really answer the question is, you know, you just have to be a professional and handle it, you know. I liken it like this, you know. Again, I'm fortunate enough to where I'm doing 70 or 80 weddings a year. So for every one that I have to do that, I'm gonna have, you know, 30 that I don't.
Yeah.
You know, it's the same with like stairs, you know, in a venue, or just some bullshit at a venue where it's just like a complicated load in or whatever, you know. You're not doing that every weekend, so you got to take the good with the bad and just be the pro. You know, that's pretty much it, man. You can't. People will be people, man. They just, you know, I've had to beg people all the time, you know, hey, man, what are we doing for cake cutting? What are we doing for mother-son dance? You know, and just give yourself enough time to handle it, you know.
Exactly.
That's it. Yep.
All right. Well, that's part of the game, man. Well, I want to thank you so much for coming on the show, man. You was great to talk to. I literally, we could do a whole nother hour. I want to know so much more about the venue, but I got his phone number now, guys. So So
anytime, man. Anytime.
Yeah, man, I really appreciate it. If you ever in the future, if you got something to promote or you want to, just come on.
So the venue's Estrella, 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 but Estrella. If you are, Latin is that Estrella venue, and on Instagram, Estrella venue. So you guys can check out the venue. It's a Spanish hacienda style adobe building. Got peacocks on the property. Holds about 200 people. We can do cold sparklers. We can do everything there. We can have live music, all that stuff. So
awesome, man. Awesome. Well, again, thank you for being on the show. I really appreciate it. You were super cool. And yeah, man, like I said, if you ever want to come back, just hit me up and we'll schedule it out. So
for sure. I'm going to be in those comments now. I got to respond to everybody. So,
all right. Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody. Say thank you to DJ Parradax.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
All right, man. Well, that was another great show, right? I told you guys I'm bringing the fire in season 2, King's Court. Hashtag MIGA. We're making YouTube great again. And this is what we do. One video, one live stream at a time. So let me know in those comments, man. What did y'all think of the show? Let me know if you got any ideas on how I can improve, get better. Like I said, we always chop it up. You can bust my balls in the comments all you want. It's all good. I'm on the internet. I know how it is. So thank you guys for being in here. Let's go back to the chat here just for I got about another 10 minutes and then I'll be getting off of here tonight. So again, it was a great show. It was a lot of fun. I seen you guys talking about a whole bunch of stuff in the comments. I was trying to keep up with it. I hope I got to everybody's questions and we were doing our best. But again, he's in the chat and you can also ask him something through there if you want to, or hit him up on YouTube, Instagram, all those good things. I will also put a link to his venue in the show notes down below in the description as soon as this ends. So you guys can check out the venue and you can check out his YouTube and everything. Now he does have some good videos on his YouTube page about the venue itself. So again, check out his YouTube, go back through his old videos, check them out. Get in his comments. Tell him James King sent you. Put in our hashtag MIGA. He'll know what it means now, and he'll know that I sent you there. So, man, that was a great show, man. I just thank you guys again for showing up every Wednesday night. We had, let's see, what are our analytics? We had over 42 people in here tonight at one time. So thank you guys again for showing up, hitting that like button. I appreciate it. We're well on our way to being the #1 DJ live streamer on planet Earth, and I will make that happen. We will do it. I'm manifesting it now. So let's look at these comments. Let's see. Good night, everybody. Everybody's dipping out already, so go for it. Kelly's going to bed. J-Tag. Let's see. LaRocca says, when am I making the Sparks video? Bro, DJ Drizzy made one already. Go watch DJ Drizzy's his video. Let's see. Estrella Venue on Instagram, guys. Go follow. Awesome. Thank you, J-Tech, for posting that. Appreciate it. Let's see. You've gotten close, buddy. Keeps reminding you in the show with the other one. Yeah. So so speaking of that, there's other shows tomorrow night, Thursday night. We got Buddy show. I don't remember because he does it live on Twitch. And then anyways, Buddy, TBM Productions, he does a show. I think he releases it on Mondays. That's when I watch it. I watch it on YouTube. I don't go to Twitch. But he does it live on Twitch. And then you got LaRocas Entertainment. They do a show on Thursday nights for a couple hours. Or no, actually it was 1 hour. And now they're just going randomly for however long they want to go. But anyways, they got a show on Thursday nights. We also have Mikey Mike and... I'm so horrible at this, like remembering everybody's stuff. Anyways, Mikey Mike's show is tomorrow night as well. And who's he with? God bless. He was in the chat earlier. Anyways, they're on Thursday nights as well. So you guys, there's plenty of stuff to watch. So if you guys are interested, make sure you guys check out the other shows, but do not miss mine next week. I got another banger episode coming next Wednesday. I hope you guys are ready for it. How about a mix once a month, King? All right. We can look into that. Hitman D-Dub. There we go. Hitman D-Dub show is Thursday nights as well. I don't know about Jay Book. He was doing Fridays. I don't know. I don't think he's doing his much anymore. Aaron Strawn's not doing his much anymore on Thursdays. Cleveland Terry's got Thursday show. But guess what? I'm going to be the #1 DJ live streamer. And this is how we're going to make it happen. Look at Luke Beats dropping the $5 super chat right before we go. Let's go. Thank you, Luke Beats. You are amazing. You are amazing, my man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So again, there we go, man. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys keep me motivated so much. Wednesday is the best day of the week now. It used to suck. Now it's amazing. And I'm just so happy to be here with you guys. So we're going to call it. We'll see y'all next Wednesday. Again, hit the notification bell. Make sure that you get notified when I go live, because I'm telling you, next Wednesday, I got a banger of a show lined up. So hope you guys are ready. I'm killing it with the guests from California. So that's a little hint for next week. But man, it's going to be a fun show. I already know. So, all right, I'll see y'all next Wednesday. Love you guys.